Hello everybody, and welcome to another video on the Plus Array channel. So, you've seen the title, and you thought to yourself, casual's not for New World, let's have a little click on this. I do not blame you. I was searching around Twitch the other day, and I came across a clip, and Shroud had this to say.
For those that just don't have the time, I would just say stay away from the game. Like, if you don't have the time, just don't play. Like, if you can only play this game for like an hour a day, okay? I don't think you'll ever make it to the end. You'll never get max level with. I feel like you'll eventually get max level, but you'll always be playing like catch up. Now,
when I heard that, I was kind of a bit like, that's kind of a buzzkill for me, because, you know, I'm a casual player myself, kind of. I mean, I've got about 200 hours in the game right now, so maybe not, you know, entirely casual, but I only have a certain amount of time in the day, and, you know, a lot of people have to play casually, so it doesn't really bode well when a new game that perhaps you've been looking forward to, you know, a streamer comes out and says, oh, by the way, if you haven't got enough time to play this game all day, every day, then you might as well just, like, not play it and skip the game. So, as I said, I've got about 200 hours in the game now. I feel like maybe I've got something, you know, maybe some perspective to add. And a lot of my friends are playing this game as well, and they're playing it, you know, even more casually than me, you know, maybe an hour or two a day, something like that. And I think there's one thing that's evidently clear in New World, and it's not going to be everyone's game, is it? I mean, it was never going to be everyone's game, but when you just think about the fact that, you know, New World wasn't intended to be an MMO, it was going to be this survival sandbox sort of game, and then it got sort of twisted and malformed into a, you know, Holy Trinity style MMO theme park game. You know, of course, there's going to be a lot of maybe conflicting players coming into this, because I feel like coming off of the bandwagon of the massive thing that happened with Blizzard and then everybody jumping over to Final Fantasy XIV, I think New World was just a target of fixation for a lot of people needing a new MMO. And the thing that I've sort of found with this game so far is a lot of the people I know that have played this game, like play, let's say, World of Warcraft, right? And they know exactly what they want to do. You know, they're going into the game, they're going to go get your level 60, blah, blah, blah. We're going to go into this raid, get this gear, and that's what they enjoy out of the game, right? They're going to kill the boss over and over again every week, and they're going to try and get the RNG of getting good gear and things like that. And people that really like that World of Warcraft design jumped over to this game like, oh, you know, a whole new game to play, and they immediately did not like it, and I think a lot of then people were like, oh, you know, the quests are very repetitive. You know, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of things to criticize New World about, but, you know, and then on the other hand, you've got players that are like really enjoy the MMO, you know, community in the games like that, and they've come from games like RuneScape and things like that, and they're really enjoying the game, the gathering, the harvesting aspect of it, very relaxing, very chill. You know, me and my friends, when we've jumped in this game, we've run around doing corruption portals for God knows how long, a few hours doing corruption portals, then jumping on doing some town board quests, checking out the main story, which, you know, admittedly is a little bit lackluster, but, you know, it's not the worst. I think if you're a casual player coming into New World, there is definitely a lot of ways that you can enjoy the game. I think a lot of people, when they came into New World and really wanted to rush to level 60, you know, get all the end game, I think a lot of those players ended up being quite disappointed. I don't think that's really a surprise to anybody, because, you know, the end game didn't seem to turn out, you know, let's just say it's not in the most fantastic point that it could be right now. But on the other hand, the players that were taking their time with the game and stumbling their way through, harvesting and gathering, doing these things, there just seems to be hours and hours and hours and hours of this style of content. Do you know what I mean? You can get along in this game for a couple of 100 hours easy. Easy and not even be close to max level, you know, if that's how you're wanting to play. But it really is up to you, isn't it? It's up to you and what you decide you want to do within the game to get the most enjoyment out of it. A lot of people have been talking about sort of mid-game New World level 30 burnout. You know, I kind of sort of felt that myself. You know, I got to around level 30 and I just thought the game's slowing down a lot. You know, I don't seem to be getting all these dopamine hits from my weapon skills and this and this. And yeah, I'll admit, sometimes the content got a little bit dry. But because of the fact that I'm not rushing to the end game, because of the fact that a lot of people I know aren't rushing, you know, we're all sort of just trying to take our time, learning the game, gathering all the skills, and not rush and completely burn out and burn through the content. It's not the most ideal situation. And people that are coming into this game, playing the game how they want to, you know, you want to take some time out. You don't want to do a dungeon right now. You don't want to farm for the, you know, the best gear ever. You go explore, have some fun, look around here, look around X, look around Y, look around Z. Go check out X, go check out Y, go check out Z. And I think you get a lot more enjoyment from the game doing it that way, right? I think one of the most efficient ways to level right now is by just going, you know, choosing 3 towns, accepting all the town project board quests, and just running from town to town, completing as many project board quests as you absolutely can. But as anyone can pretty much imagine, that gets dull as you know, a few hours in. You don't really want to do that. You do town project boards a few times, you get the gist. Get some water, get some iron, get some wood. Hours and hours and hours of the same thing over and over and over again. Of course, it can get a little bit dull, right? And that's why you can swap up. Go do some corruption portals. Go try and do some open world PvP. Why not go try and take the fort and, you know, try and get them bonus effects for your team on the things. This game is sort of like a blank canvas, isn't it? And you, as the artiste, get to paint what you'd like, right? It's not a game like WoW where, you know, although I say that, you know, obviously they changed it a lot now since Chromie got added to World of Warcraft and you could do all the different expansions and things like that, but WoW is very linear in that aspect, right? You're just going to this zone is your level, go level up in that zone, go to the next zone, X, Y, Z, keep going all the way through, and then if you want to do the end game stuff, get ready to do the raids, get ready to do end game PvP. Raids or PvP, good luck. Mythic, dungeons, raids, PvP. That's it. That's all you've got, right? And in this game, it doesn't, at least not at the moment anyway, it doesn't feel like that. I feel like I can craft all my end game gear if I want to do that. I can go about and I can money grind, and I can like try and work around and play around on the market, try and get gold and buy my gear, you know? I can do the dungeons to get the end game gear. I can do the syndicate faction quest to do that level 60 and get that gear, and then there's the legendary storyline weapon quests that you can do. There's a lot of things that you can do in this game. So my advice to everybody playing casual that wants to jump in, wants to join this game, wants to enjoy it, my advice would be go in at your own speed, play with your friends, and do what you want to do in this game. You know, if you want to go around harvesting, fishing, go do that. You don't want to do that, you want to go kill some bosses and some mobs, go do that. Find the things in the game that make it fun for you. Otherwise, you'll burn out, you won't want to play the game anymore, and then that'll be it, won't it? And it'll be over. And then New World will, you know, hopefully won't, but if everybody does that, then it will die, won't it? And nobody really wants that. But anyway, guys, that's about it from me. It was just a short video. I just wanted to get in those points that, do you know what? I think Shroud is completely wrong. I think you can join this game as a casual player and enjoy it. And yeah, do you know what? Let's say you're a casual player that can only play an hour a week, right? And you know, his point in the video is, oh, by the time you get to the end game and how long it's going to take you, you're going to be at the next thing, the next DLC is going to have come, and you're going to be constantly playing the catch-up game. Well, MMOs have always taken a lot of time, and they are a time investment. An MMO is a time investment. You know, when I first logged into World of Warcraft, you know, when I was like, I don't know, 14 or something like that, something stupid, I wasn't thinking, oh, I've got to just dump all these hours and I've got to do, you know, I've got to absolutely smash out everything. I'd log in and I would enjoy my time, and the game, and I ended up playing that game for years and years and years. So long as there's a healthy player base, so long as there's active content, so long as there's frequent bug fixes and good communication between the design teams, Amazon, you know, the Amazon studio itself, and the player base, the game will thrive. Of course, the game is doing well right now. The numbers of this game are doing well right now, even though, you know, it has dropped significantly since the launch, which is perfectly expected. But other than that, so long as these things are in place, I see no reason why they wouldn't be for casual players, why this game couldn't be for casual players, why this game, you know, couldn't be worth your time investing in. It really does depend what you're looking for, right? You have to keep in mind, this game is a sandbox style game. You know, you're gathering, you're collecting. That is a huge part of it. So I'm going to wrap up my message now before I rant on too long, because I could go on about this all day. I really could. I'm struggling to pull myself away from the PC right now. So yes, get the game if you're a casual. Enjoy it. Take your time with it. Don't listen to the haters, right? There's not only one way to enjoy a game, right? You don't have to log in, put 20 hours in a day, sleep for 4, and go again over and over and over until you're maxed, so you can get it as soon as possible. Otherwise, you couldn't possibly be enjoying the game. There's many ways to enjoy the game. So, thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back again soon. I'm gonna really try and push myself to do a video each week now. One video a week. It can't be that hard. This is the one we're starting with. If you like it, please leave a like, a comment, a subscribe. To everybody that has sort of talked about it in the last video on this channel, yes, the Coat and Sand channel got hacked. It's a bit of a nightmare, I know. We're trying to deal with it, but if you like the content now, you want to stick around for what we're doing at the moment, then why not subscribe? Come join our Discord community too, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace. Or Nostar, whatever you'd prefer.